Here's a review that's long overdue. My rx2 What's up, guys? It's Super Cobra Vapor here, and I am coming to review the Wismec Reload rx2 by Wismec and Jabo. Now, I was kind of reluctant on doing this review because I don't know if people are really interested in it anymore. But I found a few people that are interested in getting the 2.3, so I'm gonna get into this. Alright, so I've had this mod for about 4 or 5 months now, and yeah, all I could say is this thing is a freaking tank, and I'll explain why in a second. So why did I choose the Wismec Reload rx2 over a DNA 200? Well, one, DNA is more expensive. Two, the 2.3 can run off of two 18650s or three 18650s. So that was like a big pro to me. The third reason why I got the 2.3 over like any other mod that can do 200 watts is, well, the comfortability of it. This is really comfortable. That's just a natural firing position. Especially someone who grew up around guns, just like having the trigger finger, it's comfortable. It really is. If you've never picked up a gun before, I suggest you do it. Pick up a gun and pick up like a mod and fire it like you would fire a gun. It just feels comfortable. I don't know what it is. I know I'm comparing vaping to guns, but that's the best way I can explain it without confusing people. So, was that the third reason why I got it is because of comfortability? I think so. So the fourth reason why I got it, well, it looks cool. It looks really cool, and I like the way it's a separate design, and one battery actually fits inside the door, the back door, or the back panel, adverse to the DNA 200 or the RX200S, where like all three batteries just sit in the mod. The reason I like it that way is because I don't have to pop one battery out, pop another, then pop another. I can pop the two batteries out that's in the mod, and then pop the third one out last, and then put them on my charger and let them charge. It's more convenient to me. The whole point of me getting the rx2 was convenience. And the price point. I paid $87.20 for it. And that's with tax. So that's not a bad price. I picked it up at a local vape shop. Some people may say, "Oh, well, you almost paid $100 for a mod. That's ridiculous." Well, it may be ridiculous to you, but I wanted something that a lot of people have, for the simple fact we can have a conversation about it and share our experiences between each other, and see what problems he had, and he can see what problems I had, and yeah, we can just go back and forth on a conversation. Now, I've had a lot of people recommend against getting the 200S because of the 510 issue, which I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I do believe the 200S was a wee bit more expensive than the rx2, and yeah, I just didn't want to have a lot of problems with the mod. I want to be able to have a mod for a long time and not have to worry about it screwing up on me. So with that being said, that's the reason why I got it. So let's talk about some of the pros. Okay, so the first pro is obviously the fact that it can work with 2 or 3 batteries, because they do give you an extra back panel for it, or an extra back door that's flat, and it just makes contacts between the first battery and the second battery. And yeah, so that's one pro. 2 or 3 batteries. You can have it in any configuration that you want. Whether it be 2 or 3, that's really the only configuration that you can have it in. And if you're somebody that only has two 18650s, well, don't worry. Get the 2.3, or even get the Smoke Alien. If you have a mod that already has 2 batteries in it, and you have those 2 batteries, and those 2 batteries still hold a charge and everything, you can transfer batteries from mod to mod. I don't see why people are so taboo about that. I've done it. I've not had an issue. One of my buddies has transferred his batteries that are married from mod to mod. It's not a big issue. It's when you put one battery, and this is personal opinion, and it's when you take one battery that was charged at a different rate and you take another and then you put those two together. That's not okay. You can do it. I don't recommend doing that. Alright, so I'm rambling on. So another pro is how comfortable it is. This is possibly, in my opinion, besides the Smoke Alien, I've done a review on that, this is one of the most comfortable mods I've ever used. Kangertech and the SMY are kind of uncomfortable. Kangertech's too small and the SMY is too big. I wanted something in between. I wanted something that was a little bit compact, but still took 3 18650s. And that's how I ended up with the rx2 because it is compact, and it is small, and it's not too heavy, and it's not too big. It's just the right happy medium for a somewhat big mod, but yet a somewhat compact mod. And the batteries. The batteries to me, how many batteries it takes to me is a big importance to me. Like, it's very important to me how many batteries a mod can take. Like, let's just use the Smoke Alien for example, even though that's a bad example because I've gotten a decent amount of time off of it. So, with a single battery mod, you don't have a lot of power, and when you do super low builds like 0.25 and below, your battery life doesn't last that long. Now, when you get into a Zool 18650 mod, yeah, your battery life improves a little bit, and you do get a little bit more wattage. But with a triple 18650, you get really good battery life. You can build super low and not have your battery drain within a day or within an hour of vaping it. And you can have the possibilities of going up to 200 watts if that's your style. I don't really take my SMY. I don't take my Wismec up to 200 watts. That's just my personal opinion. I didn't even take the SMY up to 200 watts, even though it says it does 260. But you have the options there, and that's a pro to me. So, like, if you just want a dual 18650 mod, well, you can get the rx2 and just run it in the dual 18650 configuration. I am having some speech issues here, but you can run it in the dual 18650 configuration. So that's pretty good. Another pro is the firing button. The firing button is amazing. I've never had an issue with the firing button. I've never had an issue with the wattage up, wattage down button. And another pro, the thing's built like a tank. I actually dropped this on accident one time, and I was like, oh my god, I dropped my mod. And it still fired, so it's built like a tank. Now, I wouldn't recommend just dropping your mod wherever you go. Like, if you happen to knock it over off into the floor, don't worry, it's going to be fine. Don't drop it from a 2-story building. That would be stupid. But for like little bumps, light little knock off into the floors, like if it's an accident, just brush it off. It's not going to hurt it. Alright, so moving on to some cons. Now this goes back to the knocking it off into like the floor on the ground. The paint chips really easily, and I actually have some paint chippage on my on the bottom here, and it's not too bad. It's like one little dot right there where the paint chipped, but it's definitely not that bad. And the reason I have the silicone sleeve is, as you can see, my mod tends to get a little bit juicy. I gotta clean it out, and I will do a video next week on tips and tricks to cleaning your mods and how to do it safely and what you should use and not use. So yeah. Well, that's it for the cons. I guess I just wrapped this video up. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. Don't forget to... Wait, hang on. I didn't wrap this video up yet. If I lost this thing today, would I go out tomorrow and buy it again? Hell yeah, I would. Why? Because I love this product. This mod is the best thing that's ever happened to me. I would go out and buy it again. Even though I paid $87.20, it's worth the money. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. This is your boy, Super Cobra Vapor, signing out.